Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today we're looking at top 5 yachts built to explore Indonesia's most remote waters. Subscribe for more yacht charter insights. Link in the description. Indonesia rewards the right platform. It's a nation of 17,000 islands, large distances, strong currents, marine parks with specific permits, and limited shoreside infrastructure once you leave Bali. So today's list focuses on real charter-ready explorer yachts that pair range, smart storage, and the right tenders with crews experienced in remote operations. We'll move from a high-value entry option up to an ultra-capable super explorer with verified weekly rates so you can match ambition to budget. At number 5, Douce France. Built by Alumarine in France, she's 42 metres long and one of the most proven sailing catamarans for Southeast Asia expedition charters. Typical weekly charter rates start around $80,000 plus expenses, depending on season and itinerary. Why does she belong on an Indonesia list? Shallow draft and a wide platform. Indonesia's best anchorages are often behind reefs or in lagoons where deeper yachts struggle. A cat like Douce France can set safely, closer to the dive and snorkel spots, and her motion at anchor is very comfortable. She carries 2 rigid tenders for shore landings, a dive compressor with full sets of gear, kayaks, SUPs, and a crew who know current-sensitive sites well. With 6 guest cabins for up to 12 guests and expansive deck space, she's balanced for multi-activity days, diving in the morning, beach picnics at noon, and kayaking mangroves at sunset. From my experience, most first-time Indonesia charters underestimate the distance between highlights, Misal to Wayang in Raja Ampat, or Alor to Komodo. Douce France's efficient sailing, plus engine assist, helps cover the ground without burning through the budget. A detail worth noticing is her low freeboard at the transom steps. It simplifies water entry for snorkelers and divers who prefer not to kit up on a high swim platform. Inside a tip for Raja Ampat: lock in miso soup and fresh ginger on the daily provisioning list. Staying warm after longer dives makes a real difference. And book shoulder season in November or late April for calmer anchorages and fewer boats. Next on the list, we step into a compact Northern European-built explorer with serious tenders. At number 4, Dardanella. Built by Vitters, 37 metres in length, with weekly rates typically from about $95,000 plus expenses, Dardanella is a purpose-driven expedition yacht that's logged real miles around Papua New Guinea, the Solomon Islands and Indonesia's West Papua. She stands out for her large chase tender and RIB, essential for reaching surf breaks, remote dive sites, and villages across big distances without dragging the mothership into exposed shallows. Capacity-wise, she's usually configured for up to 12 guests in 6 cabins, well suited to families or small groups of divers and surfers who want a flexible, go-anywhere feel. Key features that matter for Indonesia: robust storage for dive gear and fishing tackle, long-range fuel capacity so you're not dependent on patchy fuel docks, and a practical deck layout for staging water activities with minimal fuss. Stabilizers keep things comfortable during longer passages and at anchor. A small tip here: if your itinerary includes Cenderawasih Bay, whale sharks, or Triton Bay, soft corals, give your broker time to pre-arrange park permits and local guides. Some sites require village approvals and ranger coordination that can't be rushed. Why Dardanella at number 4? She's that sweet spot between expedition capability and manageable running costs. For a compact platform, her operations are efficient, and the captain-led scouting style works well in archipelagos where wind and tide dictate daily decisions. If you're planning a charter in Indonesia and want straight, expert guidance on which explorer suits your group and season, Elite Rentals can help. The link is in the description. Now moving up in size and endurance to one of the most proven long-range conversions in Southeast Asia. At number 3, Northern Sun. Originally built by Narasaki Shipyard in Japan and later comprehensively converted for luxury charter, she's 50.9 metres with a reputation for remarkable range and seakeeping. Weekly charter rates typically start around $140,000 plus expenses. Northern Sun has operated across Thailand, Myanmar's Mergui, and Indonesia, and she's designed for long passages in comfort. Think multiple tenders for flexible shore access, ample cold storage for remote provisioning, and efficient engines that stretch the itinerary rather than restrict it. For Indonesia, her value is clear. You can plan itineraries that include less trafficked anchorages, forgotten atolls in the Banda Sea or the eastern edges of Raja Ampat without daily refueling stress. On board, you'll find spacious common areas, 6 guest cabins for up to 12 guests, and a crew familiar with both classic dive spots and quiet bays where you'll be the only yacht at sunset. A detail worth noticing is the deck workflow. Gear staging, tender boarding, and rinse zones are arranged to keep wet and dry areas separate, useful on multi-dive days. Insider tip, in Komodo National Park, choose shoulder months to balance manta encounters with lighter traffic and plan early morning tender runs for the best visibility and fewest day boats. Why number 3? Northern Sun is about reliable reach. She fits groups who want real expedition distance without stepping into the ultra category. Smooth transition now to a purpose-built explorer that's lived the brief from day one and has crossed oceans in style. At number 2, Big Fish. Built by McMullen and Wing, 45 metres, with a track record that includes ambitious global cruising from her first year in service, weekly charter rates commonly start around $245,000 plus expenses. Big Fish is a true expedition yacht. Long-range autonomy, rugged engineering, fold-out balconies that bring the sea closer, and practical tender storage. She typically carries serious RIBs for dive operations and beach landings, plus a thoughtful interior that prioritises light and sight lines, important in Indonesia, where the vistas are the main event. For remote waters, what makes Big Fish shine is operational readiness. Clear deck spaces for launching tenders quickly, a crew comfortable with multi-stop days, and stabilisers for comfort when you choose to anchor near the action rather than the most sheltered bay. With 5 guest cabins for up to 10 guests, she's ideal for families with adult children or 2 couples and a few friends who want a clean split of cabins. Most first-time charterers don't realise how many logistics sit behind a smooth Indonesia itinerary: park fees, immigration, fuel, and provisioning windows. Big Fish's team-oriented setup and your broker's planning are what keep the experience effortless. Why number 2? Purpose-built expedition DNA, refined for charter life and proven capability across different oceans. If you want a custom route through Raja Ampat, the Banda Sea or Komodo, Elite Rentals builds detailed logistics with local pilots, permits and contingency anchorages. Reach out via the link in the description. And now, number 1. An ultra-capable super explorer with speed, range and a commercial helideck, built to make Indonesia feel smaller. At number 1, Bold. Built by Silver Yachts, 85.3 metres in length with a certified helicopter deck and hangar by prior arrangement. Weekly charter rates are around $825,000, approximately $950,000, plus expenses depending on season and itinerary. Bold is unique in this context for 2 reasons: speed and mission flexibility. She can reposition at up to 23 knots, which is transformational in Indonesia. Want to string together Raja Ampat's northern limestone islands with Mosul's southern seascapes in a single week? Or add Banda volcano into a Komodo plan. Bold compresses distance, so the itinerary centres on experience rather than transit. She carries multiple high-speed tenders up to around 13 metres, launched via a heavy-duty deck crane, and the aft mission deck can be configured for toys, land vehicles or temporary field gear. Stabilisers keep the platform comfortable at speed and at anchor. Inside, 8 guest cabins for up to 12 guests balance privacy with large social spaces. From my experience, the helideck changes the scouting game. You can survey reef passes and drop off walls before committing the mothership, choose the safest approach, and locate wildlife activity like manta cleaning stations or bait balls at range. A small tip here: combine Bold's speed with targeted 2-hour helicopter scouting windows to lock in the best dive sites, then stage tenders immediately. This is how you maximise Indonesia with limited days. Why number 1? She's simply the most capable platform on this list for remote Indonesia, fast, long-legged and flexible, with the storage and operational profile to handle complex logistics. Now, a few practical notes to help you choose smartly. First, match hull type to your anchorages. Shallow lagoon plans favour cats and low-draft explorers like Douce France, while big cross-sea runs favour fast steel or aluminium hulls like Bold. Second, prioritise tenders. Indonesia is a tender game. Reefs, surf breaks and villages often sit beyond comfortable mothership approaches. Dardanella and Big Fish excel here. Third, plan permits early. Raja Ampat, Komodo and certain marine areas require advance arrangements. Northern Sun and Dardanella crews handle this well when given lead time. Fourth, choose shoulder seasons. when possible, November or late April in Raja Ampat, May or October in Komodo. Better weather windows and fewer boats. Finally, on pricing, rates are quoted per week plus expenses and can vary by season and location. Entry luxury here starts from around $80,000 per week. Mid-luxury spans roughly $95,000 to $245,000, and ultra-luxury reaches $950,000 and beyond for the largest, most capable platforms. The key is aligning yacht capability with the ambition of your route. Pay for the features you'll actually use. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.